out in that shot because it's really hot out. So this is a development. I am very glad I brought my umbrella with me.
I'm going to make a cover of one page. No, I always recommend you. Next time you'll get texted like 10 minutes later. So sometimes I'll
I'm really upset I wasn't filming because I just the biggest crack of thunder that I've ever heard while I've been living in New York City. It was absolutely amazing. It's just, there's a childish part of me that really wants to abandon my umbrella and just go get completely soaked. But the practical part of me knows that is a really, really bad idea, so I'm not going to. I'm currently under the overhang of a giant office building because my pants are still soaked even though I had my umbrella. But this is why I brought it, because I saw that there was chances of thunderstorms. So yeah, rainy day. If I found a lamppost, there's nothing on this earth that would stop me from reenacting Singing in the Rain right now. This shot is for my dad, who I know watches every single one of my videos. And I expect him to call me in overjoyed excitement at this development and finally get him to visit me in New York, if only for this reason. But now to business. The reason I'm even out of my house on a day like this is I'm going to B&H photo store, which for someone like me is pretty much a candy store. I don't know how much they're going to allow me to film inside because, you know, as we discussed before, stores like this don't generally like that. So I'll try to do a couple things, but I really can't afford to be kicked out of this store because it's, you know, necessary for some of my professions. So yeah, but about to go inside. I'll give you a shot of the outside, but I'm not getting my phone wet. Okay, no, I didn't film inside. I'm sorry. And why, you might ask, did I not do that? And it's because B&H has about a bazillion employees, and shockingly, they have cameras everywhere. So I chose not to do that. Suffice it to say that B&H is the equivalent of a candy store for me, and I got what I came for. It didn't take very long because everybody's super nice and everybody's very knowledgeable about what they need to sell. Also, it's super disconcerting walking through the subway right now because everybody's emergency alarms are going off on their phones, which is the most horrific noise in the history of creation, and it's everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna go home and find out whether or not this product fixes my camera. And now, thanks to the rain, Mr. Snake Fountain is the mayor of his own lake. And he's still spouting more water. So I said I was going to come home and see if the part that I bought fixed my camera, and it did, yay! So, just to explain for anybody who's interested, this part right here is all the actual camera, but I use this part on the bottom. It's called a battery grip. It not only gives me a better support for the camera, but allows me to have a shutter that takes pictures sideways, stuff like that, and it looks like this. This is the old one. It's now out of my camera. I've had this one for about 1.5 years, and just through wear and tear and things like that, it was starting to pull off the bottom of the camera. So every time I basically held the camera up, it would pull down and separate from the camera and turn the camera off. So every time I wanted to take a picture, I would have to press down and compress the camera onto the battery grip in order for it to turn on and then take the picture, which is fairly limiting when you're trying to film stuff or take photos or whatever. So yeah, now this one is working perfectly. So that's great. So now a photo shoot that I've been postponing for weeks can go forward, and that makes me happy. and it's pouring rain outside. I mean, it stopped for a while, but it's still going. And I just had thunder over my house that was louder than a sonic boom and shook the entire apartment building. So that's fun. And now I think I'm gonna go do yoga and relax. And I think that this is gonna be the end of the video for today. I'll see you tomorrow.